What is going on, mootypwns subscribers? LittleRelapse here, bringing you a black and white Wi-Fi battle today, and I'm doing a PIP just because I feel like it. And yeah, today we have a battle against Rchizzle, one of the best battles that I've done in a long time. So yeah, stick along and enjoy. Alright, let's get this going. Alright, there we go. Okay, so I lead off with my Don fan, and he leads off with his Hippowdon, and this Hippowdon was pretty much the setup to his whole team because he has what are they called? The big scruffy dog thing, and that has Sand Rush now. So that was probably, I saw that in the team preview and I was very scared of that. So I switch out to my Vagina Tail just to you know, scare that Hippowdon out because I need that thing out of there as fast as possible so I can you know, yeah, so I can get that thing out of here. And now he goes out to his Cumbreon, and yeah, Umbreon, you are a Cumbreon. So I go for the Scald, and I guess he was hoping for the Synchronized Burn, but yeah, that doesn't happen, I guess. So now now all these leftovers and all that stuff. It's quite a long battle, so you know, just bear with me. So now he goes back out to his Beach Bum, and I switch out to my Daruma or Darmanitan. But yeah, so Daruma is just ready to go with his big smile on his face, just wanting to smash that Hippowdon. But he decides to go for a U-turn like Wild Chase and go back out to the Don. And he goes for a Roar, and that was really annoying because he makes me switch out to my Umbreon. I mean, not my Umbreon, my Jolteon. And yeah, Stealth Rocks after, and Sandstorm does a little bit of damage, and I don't want that on my Umbreon because yeah, he can only take a few Stealth Rocks before he gets down to too low health. So now he makes a good play, goes out to his Cumbreon as I go for the Hidden Power Ice, just to see how much it would do to that Hippowdon, and hoping he would over-predict and go for another Roar. And I go for the Thunderbolt here as he goes for the Wish, and I'm like, damn it. God, I hate Wish Protect Umbreon. It is one of the most annoying Pokemon out there. And yeah, I don't know how Umbreon was RU. I should have thought he would be UU. Anyway, I go to Dat Salves because Salzbuck is pretty gosh darn sexy. And yeah, I try and set up, I think I try to set up some Sword Stances here. Yeah, I set up a Sword Stance on the Switch. I think. Yes, I do. And I was hoping that I could outspeed the Shaman, but I was fearing the Hidden Power Ice or the Hidden Power Fire. So I was kind of worried about that. And it has the Hidden Power Ice, and that will take my Swordsbuck down to 50, but I can hit it with a Sword Stance, Stab, Return, and that will take out that Shaman in one hit. So sorry Sebi, but yeah, that Shaman is dead. Anyway, he goes out to his Cumbreon again, and I was hoping that I could hit it again and, you know, take it out, but he does have that Protect, which is very annoying because I'm going to die to the Sandstorm next turn. And alright, so Umbreon is out, and now I go to my Throw and Poop because I know I can hit this thing. I can hit anything hard, like no matter what it is. And I go for the Stab, Flare Blitz, and this is scuffed because I don't really like to run Choice Band, as you always like to have that element of surprise and outspeed, even though a lot of people run it, but it's good to have. And I go for another Flare Blitz, just thinking that after looking at the damage from the first one, I could get mid-max or something like that. And yeah, that was good because I do take it out. And yeah, so now I can Rapid Spin those Stealth Rocks away and don't have to worry about those anymore. So now he goes out to the Godfather, and this is the thing that I was worried about in the team preview, because now that thing has Sand Rush, it can outspeed like it did just then, because I forgot it had Sand Rush, and I was like, dope, yeah. Anyway, okay, so he goes out to his Specs Coon, and I was like, oh, okay, so a Choice Specs Suicune, maybe? But it ended up being a Crocoon. I'm like, oh, God, Crocoon, not Crocoon. You're the most annoying Pokemon ever. And when Suicune gets Water Absorb, that shit is going up to OU in a second. Anyway, he goes out to his Meta Knight because that thing sort of looks like Meta Knight, and it does ridiculous amounts of damage. Like, look how much this, I think he hits me with the Pursuit here, knowing that I would switch. I think he's choice banded, so yeah, he hits me with the pursuit, and this is max defense, max HP, and that does more than half. I was like, wow, that is absolutely insane. So I go back out to my Donphan because I know he really can't do anything against my Donphan, and he wants to switch out, go to his Suicune so he can scare out my Donphan, and I go for the Earthquake. That does a little bit of damage, I guess. And yeah, Sandstorm and all that is going to take its toll on him, as it is me with my other Pokemon apart from Donphan. So anyway, I switch out to my Misty, predicting maybe a Surf, and this is my not a Surf, a Scald. Sorry, I'm thinking of 4th gen. Yeah, Scald, and yeah, this is my specially defensive Togekiss. So I could pretty much take anything from this Suicune at the moment. So he switches out to his Umbreon, and I was trying to bluff this so bad. Like, I could have taken this Umbreon out in a second. I have Aura Sphere on this. I could have taken it out in a second, but I was trying to bluff. I was trying to bluff so I could take out the Godfather with this. Just come in and surprise it and hit it with a Aura Sphere. So, I was just, like, bluffing my ass off right here and just trying to hit as many air slashes as I could, thinking that would be my only good move against him. But, yes, I did have the Aura Sphere, but I just wanted to play mind games because I'm cool like that, I guess. I don't know. So now we switch out to Godfather, and this is exactly what I was hoping for. But I was too scared to take a hit from him because after he died, he could come in and revenge kill it with a Retaliate. And look at that. Donphan is a defensive Pokemon, and that did absolutely a shit ton, a metric fuck ton, as MBC would say. And now he goes up to his Meta Knight, and I just go straight for the Earthquake because I just want to get damage on that Godfather, but even better on that Meta Knight because this thing has a lot of defense, and that is definitely min-max damage because I really didn't think that was going to take it out. I thought it would be a 2-hit KO from that range, but min-max damage, you know, what can you do? So right here is a bit of a stall war, I think. I think it is. No, he sets up one Calm Mind, and I was really scared at this moment because none of my Pokemon can really take out this Suicune that well. And yeah, so right here I think I switch out to my Togekiss. Oh no, he goes for the Rest. I'm like, oh no, not Rest. That is just horrible, no. So, anyway, I go for the Psychic thinking that I could like do a little bit of damage to him and, you know, bring him down to lower HP, but he does have the Rest, so it's like pretty useless. And so he said his Calm Mind, Sleep Talk, Rest, and Scald. So I was hoping for the something else apart from Scald, anything, but he hits the Scald. I'm like, unlucky as hell there. And I could have got that down to lower HP, and that would have helped me out a lot in the long run. Even this much HP, just tiny bit HP, it would have helped me out a lot. Anyway, I go out to my Togekiss, and he goes for another Rest, which is lucky for me. And with the Sleep Talk, you know. And now he's getting hit by Sandstorm, and after the Air Slash, yeah. And I make a pretty good play here, and it was like the obvious thing to do, but I just, you know, it was a good play. So he wakes up on that turn, and I know he's going to wake up, but he gets the burn on the Scald first turn. I'm like, great. So now I go for the Thunder Wave, and now I can outspeed and get the 90% flinch hacks, or if you add it up, like Power Hacks 30%, and Serene Grace, Air Slash is 60%, 90%. He's only got a 10% chance of actually hitting me. So that's exactly what I do here, and he sets up another Calm Mind because he doesn't really want to take too many Air Slashes to the face, and he knows if he's in here long enough he can outlast my Togekiss because I do have the burn. And alright, there's so much, yeah. Alright, this is where it gets pretty intense here. I get one flinch, and yeah, I'm getting hurt by the burn and the Sandstorm, and I was like, god, what? I can't. If I go for the Roost, he could get a Rest off, and if I don't go for the Roost, I'm gonna die. So I just keep going for that Air Slash. That's all I want to do right now. Just take out this Suicune. If I take out the Suicune, I think I'll be able to take one Crunch from that Godfather, and then I could burn it with a Scald, hopefully, and then be able to slack off and go for another scald and win. Right here, one more, no, two more hits I think it would have been. Two more hits would have done it. And he wakes up. I mean, he gets out of the hacks and goes for the rest, and I was absolutely, this game just likes to taunt me. And yeah, so that is pretty much good game, because I just forfeit here, you know, save a big stall. Anyway, that was a very, very close game, even though it didn't look like it, but yeah. Rchizzle, thank you for battling, and if you guys want to check out my channel, I would be really appreciated. LittleRelapse, my username, you know, that's it, that stuff, probably links in the description. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time. LittleRelapse is out.